The heavy metal Tanks vs. Briggs mode arrives tomorrow with a new event home. Bungie answers questions about Destiny 2 Renegades and Star Wars. And a recap of the next 2 years of Destiny in the Fate saga. Welcome Guardians, let's take a look at all this news. Alright, let's recap the Destiny news for this past week. So in case you missed it on Tuesday, Bungie basically revealed the next saga of Destiny 2. The Year of Prophecy starts on July 15th with the first expansion, The Edge of Fate. I made a 20-minute recap video explaining everything you need to know. The next saga of Destiny 2 will include 4 expansions, 2 this year, 3 major updates and new events in between. There's some major core game innovations that will be introduced to all players. One of the main ones will be the Portal, a new activity selection screen tailored to different playstyles to make it easier than ever for players to find their next adventure. That includes things like solo playlist, fireteam ops, pinnacle ops, and even crucible ops. You can progress through the new power climb in any of these you wish, even crucible like the Destiny 1 days. Armor and gear systems are also evolving to create richer opportunities for build crafting. Players will experience set bonuses, a rework of character stats, and armor that starts with full energy. That's just a basis here from This Week in Destiny, but as I said, I have a full recap video. They also gave us a sneak peek at the Renegades expansion releasing December 2nd. This is inspired by the legendary Star Wars universe. Renegades merges Destiny's distinctive storytelling and gameplay with themes and elements drawn from the iconic sci-fi franchise. Bungie answers some questions about this in a bit. So pre-orders are now available. There's a collector's edition, emblems, and Star Wars themed cosmetics you can get if you wish. Also, the New Land Beyond, the No Land Beyond from Destiny 1, is now in Destiny 2 if you pre-order certain versions. So here is the post-reveal fact. Since the moment the reveal stream ended, the community has been abuzz about certain topics. Bungie is planning to make some follow-up blogs, twids, interviews, and even another stream to dive through changes to the core game of Destiny. But they wanted to deliver a few answers to trending questions. The first one is, will Renegades be a Destiny story? From Assistant Game Director Robbie Stevens. Rest assured Guardians, everything in Renegades is in canon for the Destiny universe, but we're leaning into the aesthetic, tone, and vibe of Star Wars to tell a story with Destiny characters. So if you watched my video the other day, this was one of my biggest concerns. I'm fine with inspiration. In fact, I think it fits Destiny very well, this lawless frontier. All the way back in GDC 2013, they talked about designing characters like hunters and how they were inspired partly by cowboys and renegades. So if they're using that inspiration to tell a story, maybe even give us a new destination like Tatooine, that would be really cool. Will vault space be increased? Vault space is not changing in the Edge of Fate, but they do have additional vault space and quality of life features planned for Renegades later this year. Stay tuned for details. Will the new portal feature fully replace the Director? Turns out the Director will continue to be available through a Worlds tab next to the portal. But the goal with the portal is to give a more streamlined experience for all players to find fun quickly and understand what's next for them to do in Destiny. So Director tab is still going to be there if you want to find planets specifically, but this is sort of for the overall game to try and get new players in and really show them what content is in the game. It's all in one place. Some items were shown at 10 power in the stream. What's going on there? They'll have more details on power caps and climbs in a future TWID, but can confirm that power will be rebased at launch. All players will have their power refreshed as they embark on this new journey. So that seems like either bringing us up to the new power or resetting us all to some certain level to make things easier to understand as we take on this new saga. What stats are being rebalanced or replaced? As shown in the stream, many of the stats are being fully rebalanced or changed with the Edge of Fate. While they don't have exact details to share just yet, they are planning a full breakdown in June, alongside a lengthy article covering sandbox tuning between weapons and abilities. How much will a rewards pass cost during the Year of Prophecy? So each of the 4 rewards passes for this upcoming year will cost 1,000 silver when purchased standalone in Eververse. They say they're jam-packed with many cosmetics you know and love from years past, including an exotic weapon and universal ornament set. So of course, if you buy certain editions of the Edge of Fate or the Year of Prophecy bundles, you will get those included, but if you want to buy them separate, that's how much they're going to cost. The Rite of the Nine sort of prologue activity to the Edge of Fate is available in-game now. You can compete in dungeons changed up a bit with different difficulties to get some weapons with changed perks at the 3rd Spire. There's also collectibles you can find and triumphs you can complete for the new title, which is called Eternal. I think I definitely have to go for that one, that sounds cool. It's time to put on your best pilot overalls and rage against the machines in heavy metal, starting tomorrow. Bungie put Briggs against Drake tanks. Heavy metal arrives with their new take on events. So yeah, if you missed it, you can say goodbye to event cards and welcome event homes. Event homes will bring daily and weekly challenges, unique rewards in their event track, and new currencies to unlock even more rewards. To give a sneak peek at all the rewards including in the event track, this is the new Griffin Combat Sparrow. You can ride and even shoot with it. This event also comes with its own title called Heavy Metal. And lastly, Bungie mentions a Destiny 2 Creator Hub. So if you are a streamer, video editor, lore specialist, artist, cosplayer, or any form of content creator, Bungie wants to invite you to the Destiny 2 creator community, which hopes to uplift you and your content. After a soft launch period, they're pleased to officially open the Creator Hub to public applications. By joining this, you'll get access to exclusive rewards, news, events, opportunities, and more. They are primarily operational on Discord and supported in 3 languages for now, which is English, French, and German. If you are interested in this, you can head to creators.destinythegame.com. Here's a voice acting update for Rite of the Nine and Edge of Fate. They say for upcoming releases, some voice talent has been unavailable for recordings. For the time being, to ensure a consistent player journey as they launch the Edge of Fate, certain characters will have different voices in Rite of the Nine or the Edge of Fate content. As examples for the English casting for Orin, Chioma, and Ikora. In some languages, Rite of the Nine content will be silent, and the Edge of Fate will play an English voiceover instead. As they did for Heresy, subtitles will still be enabled by default. So this is interesting. First, story-wise, it confirms that Chioma is going to be in the Edge of Fate, I believe, unless there's some type of cutscene for Rite of the Nine. They say some of the talent has been unavailable, but it makes me wonder if that's going to keep being a thing in the future. Heresy, that was kind of different because there was, strikes going on. That's why some of the voice lines were silent or not even voiced. But if you're telling a big expansion, especially the Edge of Fate launching into a new saga, I hope we can get the voice lines. But anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for this week in Destiny. If you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and mysteries just like it, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.